Masters underway as we get the opening round at Augusta National and the pairings. Certainly people want to follow their favorite golfers and see what's going on. It looks like the weather is going to be just dandy for the weekend. So it's spring. It's the Masters. It is Augusta National.
No doubt about it. They just had the honorary tee shots for Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, and Tom Watson. 11 Masters between those guys. 11 Masters wins, 140 appearances over 6 decades of golf out there with those guys. Really neat to see what they did. So they're off and running and getting ready to rock and roll. A couple Scheffler, JT go off at 10:15. Spieth and Kim at 10:26. Koepka, who I'm excited to see because that guy, when he just shows up, he just tries to win majors. He's at 12:50. Schauffele, Adam Scott, and Victor Hovland, who a lot of people think has a chance to win this weekend, go off at 1 o'clock. So, and then Rory, who a lot of people, Oberg, and Bhatia. That's a nice little deal at 112. So get ready to settle in and watch some golf this afternoon.
Storylines for the Masters. Rory McIlroy has not won a major in a decade. Can Rory McIlroy, it only needs this one, to complete the Grand Slam with a Masters victory. Can Rory McIlroy erase his decade drought of winning a major? Defending champion Scottie Scheffler, he looks to become the first golfer since Tiger Woods to go back-to-back what Tiger did in 2001, 2002 to win the Masters. You have 12 live golfers who we never see anymore. So John Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau, they'll be here. We'll get a chance to see them and have live guys running around. And then Ludwig Heiberg is the guy that could be the surprise to be atop of the leaderboard at the end. Ludwig, is that his name? How you say it? Did I not pronounce it correctly?
How'd you say his last name?
Yeah.
Heiberg?
It's Alberg. It's like Alberg.
Like
almost like an O, yeah.
Alberg.
It's where's he from?
Ludwig Alberg.
It's tough to say.
Probably Germany or somewhere like that.
Yeah, it was close.
Right now, tough day already going for Patton Kaziri.
Excuse me?
He bogeyed the first hole, so he's in trouble. He's already one over.
Oh, boy.
Interesting thing, weather's coming in tomorrow afternoon. It's supposed to be like windy, up to 25-mile-an-hour gust. Ace Hardware Weekend Weather Report came at you live.
But it's going to be pretty out there.
That tee off to this morning, tee off tomorrow afternoon.
Right.
Oh.
So you got to dial it in, get your score right today, because tomorrow may be a bit of a challenge.
All right, so your Masters is underway, and you can listen to the 680 The Fan app, or you CarPlay users for the Apple phones, you can use that on the way down to Augusta National if you're going this weekend.
Or if you're going down there right now, jump on the website, 680thefan.com. Get the green card. There's less than 70 left. $249 to tee it up at 6 of the area's best golf courses. You could save $200. We're making it easy. Go to 680thefan.com. I just went there and looked online, and right at the top, there's one of those banners that says buy the green card. You go, boop. You click on that, you buy it. You get 6 rounds of golf for just $249. There's a lot of places you can't play 1 round of golf for $249.
I know one of those places.
The deal of the century.
It is very limited.
Ludwig Alberg from Sweden. So there you go. Swedish professional golfer.
He's also a good downhill skier.
In the off season, yes.
Him and Eddie the Eagle.
He's an athlete.
Go out and jump off the skis.
We talked a lot this week about Colin Morikawa and the stuff that he was into when he lost a tournament down the stretch. He was asked about that yesterday when all the media scrum was going on and had this to say.
We talk about giving people space to be who they are. And at that time, it was for me to be who I was, and I didn't want to be around anyone. There needs to be a balance and an ebb and flow between everything, right? I do want to be here for you guys, but here's the thing. I've been in the top 5 in the world before, and people don't come up to me and ask me questions. So if you guys, you can't just ask me when I'm playing well. Like, you guys should be asking the top 10 players every single week, every single day, and just document it.
He had us.
I hope he never wins again.
He had us, and then he lost us.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
Now he's coming across as cocky.
Yeah.
But he's not backing off of what he said.
No.
So I stand by what I said.
So you have to respect that. If he's going to stand in and own it, then he wants to say good night to the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. Maybe we need a bad guy in golf.
He's not Scott Hall. Scott Hall's the original bad guy.
There you go. There is that. Do you want to tell us who that is?
Everybody knows who Scott Hall
Everybody
is.
knows who Scott Hall is?
Yes. One of the originators of the NWO.
He's a WWE Hall of
I
Fame.
almost wore my shirt the other day, but it's still sitting in my
Something tells
closet.
me
You got to wear it next week. It's WrestleMania
Okay,
week.
I will. 100%. Where is WrestleMania this year?
Las Vegas.
Oh,
It costs a little bit more to get in to that than to see the Hawks and the Sixers tomorrow.
There's an intertwining between wrestling and golf.
do you think they
weren't aware.
practice like the Thunder from Down Under just to make sure all the moves are right and everybody's on the same page so they can
You want
synchronize?
to tell people what the Thunder from Down
synchronize
Under
their
is?
moves and everything else. I'm sorry, can't help myself.
Well, there's an intertwining
Is
between
there?
golf
There just
and
isn't.
the Masters. Brandel Chambly giving everybody the index card of things that you will not hear on a Masters broadcast.
There are things you shouldn't say. You know, fan is a big one. You know, in their eyes, it's short for fanatical, and they don't want to refer to the people that are out there as being fanatical. And that's why you hear people say patron. You could probably say spectator. You don't say driving range. It's a tournament practice facility. You could probably get away with back nine. You know, the saying is the Masters doesn't begin till the back nine on Sunday. But if you said back nine on the air, you would get reprimanded. You'd get a little, because it's the second nine. You don't want somebody to say is, he's playing the backside really well, because back nine's close to backside, and backside is just far too colloquial. Somebody famously said, what's giving him problems here is the wind from his backside.
The wind from his backside. You don't want any misconstruing of what the picture is really painting.
Here is a couple more you should not and cannot say as a broadcaster.
All right.
Even if someone would say journalist. Journalist. Rough.
Can't say rough.
Can't say rough.
What
Not
do they
supposed
call
to.
it?
Second cut.
The second
The
cut.
second cut.
This
There
is
is
the
no rough
uppitiest-
at Augusta National. Sand trap.
Hazard.
Um,
What do they call it?
hear the phrase employed Watson Masters. God almighty. Bunkers.
Okay.
Back nine, which we just heard. Driving range, we heard earlier as well.
Okay.
Country club or golf course.
What is it? What are they?
They are, the Hallowed institution is officially known as Augusta National Golf Club. Those last two words are the only ones broadcasters are permitted to use when talking about it.
They're just allowed to call it the golf club.
As long as it's affiliated with Augusta National
Okay.
Golf Club, I think.
Well, words are important. The words you
What?
choose are important. So if you're trying to paint a picture, I'll see what they're doing there. That's why I say it's just like wrestling.
Twosome. So they're backside and twosome. So they're trying to eliminate
You
the
can't say twosome.
sexual connotations, maybe.
That's what it sounds like.
You got to call them pairings.
Common talk.
Pairings.
Kind of sexual too, though.
That's very true.
Yeah, you could blend that in.
Fourth round.
Sexual.
That could go as well.
Nope. First round, second round, third round, final round.
Final round.
All right.
What else? That's it. So anyway, I thought it was interesting.
So, is there any time there that they'll hear the irresistible force meets the immovable object? Did that ever happen?
I don't think you'll hear that one. Not that there's a problem with it.
Okay.
Vince McMahon had a list that you couldn't use either. That's why I was saying there was a merging between golf, what's going on in the Masters, and wrestling. You could not say belt. He did not want you to say that. He wanted you to say title or championship.
Yeah, but what do you do if you're holding the championship belt? Like, look at this.
the title.
My championship
You're
belt.
holding the title.
Oh.
That's what you're holding. That's what the champion.
And Adam said you hoist it, you don't hold it.
There you go. You don't send somebody to the hospital. You send them to a medical center. He did not like the term hospital. And you didn't wrestle against a wrestler. You wrestled against another superstar or an athlete.
So everybody's a superstar in wrestling, I guess?
Just telling you.
Some of them are. Some of them were jobbers. You know what a jobber is?
Yeah, probably somebody just goes out there and fakes their way through it.
I'm
Not
gonna
the
do
right
this.
answer?
I'm not going to do this on WrestleMania month.
Well, I'm not.
Just not doing
What's
it.
a jobber?
Jobbers like the guys that aren't very good who just go in there and lose.
Okay.
The ham and egg.
So like I said.
Yeah. No.
What did I just say?
They lose. They get beat by the better professional.
So you just told me you have a jobber.
Yeah.
His only job is to go in there and lose.
I mean, did you see the Washington Generals? What was their job? To beat the Harlem Globetrotters? They have a job to do. They're there to entertain and be athletes.
Gotcha.
During an event.
All right.
Same thing.
All right, okay. Let's not compare it to
They
Augusta
go hand
National.
in hand.
I'm just
Same
saying.
type of class, same type of individual goes to watch
We
these.
just proved our point.
Impress your friends at the water cooler today. Ludwig Oberg.
Oberg.
It's an actual Berg with a strong G at the
Like
end.
Louis Oosthuizen.
That's right.
Except there's no O in his name.
No?
Oberg.
Yeah, that's right.
An A.
With a What do you call that thing on top of it?
It's not the
It's
umlaut.
not a tilde.
Yeah, no. The tilde is the line that you see. For
Letter with a
Hispanics.
ring above it.
Gotta see what that is. The umlaut has the 2 dots. This is a 1 open. Looks like the degree sign over the A.
Interesting.
Oberg. So
There you go.
There you go.